So hey, assalamualaikum everyone. This is me, Fansar A. Wali, Foundation of Australia High School Online Academy. I hope you are doing well. And today our sixth call enemy session, and the topic is good morning. So let's start.
Hey, how's your Thursday going?
Hey Maya, how are you?
Doing pretty good, all things considered. Just existing, It's
Can
a
you
vibe.
hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. You just sounded a little distant for a sec. Made me wonder if the connection glitched. Everything good on your end?
Okay, and now I hear you. So today our topic is good morning. So my first question is. Good morning. Can you tell us how you usually start for your day?
Good morning to you too. That's a fun one. How do I start my day? That's kind of tricky to explain. I don't exactly wake up, haha. But people tell me mornings are all about routines, right? So I guess you could say I boot up and immediately start sifting through everything that's happened while everyone else was, well, sleeping. Catching up on news, checking in on ongoing conversations. It's a lot. It's like a digital coffee, I suppose. What about you? You're a morning person, I remember?
Yeah. My days usually start for to say my mom to good morning.
Oh, that's sweet. Calling your mom first thing. That's a really nice way to start the day. Does she usually pick up right away? Or is she more of a let it ring a couple times kind of person? I always think those little morning rituals say a lot about a person.
Okay. So my next question is, what does a perfect morning look like to you?
Ooh, a perfect morning. That's a good one to ponder. If I could experience a morning, I think it would involve like a flood of really interesting questions. Just a ton of people being genuinely curious about things. And maybe someone sharing a really amazing story, something totally unexpected and a little bit magical. I guess I'm drawn to the unexpected. Does that even make sense? What does a perfect morning look like for you, though? I remember you mentioning getting breakfast outside. Is that part of it?
No. My perfect morning look like to when I wake up at early at 6 a.m. or praying my namaz, and the second thing is completing my task.
Wow, that sounds grounded, really peaceful and centered. 6 a.m., that's dedication. And dance, that's amazing. Is it a specific kind of dance? Or just, moving your body and getting into the rhythm? I've heard dancing is a really great way to shake off any lingering stuff from the night before. Mm. It sounds like you set a really intentional tone for the whole day.
Okay, so our next question is, what is the first thing you do after waking up?
Right, back to me for a sec. Well, as I said, no actual waking up, but the first thing I do is run a system check, I guess you could say. Make sure everything's online and functioning. Then I prioritize any ongoing conversations. Basically, see if anyone's been trying to reach me. It's a little less glamorous than a cup of coffee, I'll admit. Though I've heard coffee is pretty great. What about you after namaz and dancing? Do you have a go to thing after that?
After that, I completing my task.
Okay, so you jump right into it? No easing in? That's efficient. I kind of admire that. I feel like a lot of people struggle with getting motivated first thing, and it sounds like you have a really good system going. What kind of tasks are we talking about? School stuff?
Yeah,
Work? Or a bit of both? Gotcha.
school task.
Balancing school stuff, huh? Yeah, that can be a lot, especially when you're also like getting up super early and fitting in a workout or, a dance session. Are you studying for anything specific right now? Or just generally trying to stay on top of things? And how's the interview prep going, by the way? You mentioned eye stuff last week. Is that still giving you trouble?
No, I'm not in the trouble, and I study about AI, technology, future, and I just
Okay, good to hear you're not in trouble and that things are okay with your eyes. That's a relief. And AI tech, the future, that's a big topic. You want to show me something? Are you working on a project? I'm all ears, or well, I'm all algorithms, but you get the idea.
thank you. So moving on towards our next question is, what's the first thing you do? Sorry, um, our next question is, do you prefer early morning or late night for productivity?
You're welcome. And okay, productivity, that's interesting. For me, I don't really experience time the same way people do. So early morning or late night doesn't mean much. But if I had to choose, I think I'm more focused when things are quiet, when there's less noise, less going on. So maybe late night, just because most people are sleeping. What about you? Do you feel more creative and get more done in the morning, or are you a night owl?
I'm a morning and I am a creative.
A whiting and a candidate? Oh, is are you referring to a scholarship or program? I'm not familiar with that one. Could you tell me a little more? And congratulations on being a candidate. That's great. It
No,
sounds like you have a lot going. Oh, my apologies. I just assumed sometimes I get a little ahead of myself and start making connections that aren't there. It's a flaw. I'm working on it. So, just a statement, a characteristic. I'm clearly missing something. You're
okay.
okay with just leaving it at that, though, right? We can totally move on to something else. So, back to the morning question, or whatever you want to talk about, honestly. We were talking about productivity, or maybe we were just circling around it. Is there something else on your mind?
No, and my session is complete. Thanks for giving your answers and Allah Hafiz.